Well, the part 6 takes so long because I have to stand outside waiting for my son. But I stand outside and I was thinking, watching the cars going up and down, up and down, up and down. And I was thinking, my telephone is ringing. I was thinking, imagine there's a Dutch woman. A Dutch woman was 20 years of age. She met her first boyfriend, a Dutchman. They lived together for 15 years. And in these 15 years, they have 5 children. 3 boys, 2 girls. They went on a vacation and something went wrong. They survive, but the children don't survive. They come back home. They're crying and crying and crying and crying. The father blamed the woman because she wanted to go on a trip and he doesn't want to go. And now they're getting a divorce. But the time when the woman was pregnant, the father was also, it's like the woman is pregnant today, tomorrow the father is pregnant, the other day the woman is pregnant, the other day they exchange the pregnancy. But if you check who make the 2, you will not find 2 fathers, you will find 2 women pregnant. The 2 women that make the 2 that have these 5 children, and something went wrong. And now there is this war between the 2. The both body was created to came in a wall to watch each other in the mirror. Opposite sex, mind controlling school, jobs and everything, relationship. The love was the 2. They making love. Stomach swell up, there's 1 child. Stomach swell up, there's 2. Then there's 5. They totally forget about the 2. Now the 5 is more important than the 2. The woman suffered the pain 5 times. The guy did not. The guy feel pleasure all the way. Even when the woman cannot have sex, when his dick stand underneath the shower, he jug himself, he is ready. He feel pleasure the day the woman is having the baby. Only the woman feel the pain. Now, he blamed the woman. But the woman want to create the children again. The guy like, I don't wanna do it. I've been there, I had enough, it's over. He go out, he find another 20 years of age girl. He live together with her. He say, I don't wanna have any child anymore. But the woman, she wanna have children. She's still young. She was 20. 15 years later, she's now 35. She have 5 children, they die, but she's still young. Now, age 35, there is a classmate that was also 35, just like her. She went out and she met the classmate. The classmate didn't have any children yet. The woman looking sexy, beautiful. Only when the woman say, I have 5 children, but I lost them. And the classmate say, oh, I feel bad for you that you lost your children. They hug each other. And now they fall in love. The classmates never have children before. Now the woman is pregnant by this classmate, which is a Dutch guy, and the 1 child came. But the child is causing so much trouble, the classmate cannot take it. The classmate say, I'm still young. I'm just 35. I have to take care of my life. It doesn't work out. Now, the woman have one child. The woman take a walk, and then she see another classmate, an Indian guy that used to be same classmate, and they talking like, oh, I remember you, we was in the same school. So yeah, have conversation, and then she tell, I fall in love with this guy, but we break up and stuff. And then they get along with this Indian guy, and then she's pregnant. She have the second child. Now the Indian guy stay, they have 3 children together with the Indian guy, but now she need the other one child. The Indian boy say, I have enough, it's too much to have more children, I don't think it's gonna work out. They break up. She have 4 children. She need the number 5 child. Now she find a black guy who was also in the same classroom, because you have to understand, the school have nation of colors that read one book, that have one teacher. She fall in love with this black guy and have this baby number 5. Now 3 children are painted from one man. They all 3 look the same. The first child is blonde, just like the mother and the father, because they're Dutch. The last one is colored because it's from a black and a white. Now 5 brothers and sisters. The first one is a boy. The last one is a boy. The 3 from the Indian is all girls. Now she have this 5 children, but she still go to the place where she creates like a graveyard for the children she already lost. The guy, her ex-husband, already left, fall in love with the 20 years of age. 10 years later, the 20 years of age become 30. She wanna have children. He said no. He's taking a walk in the street and he sees his ex-wife have 5 children. But the children, they don't look the same. Only the first child look like her, but the rest of his children don't look like her. So he thinks she may be working in the daycare, taking care of the children. Then he said, oh, what are you doing now? She said, these are my children. And like, what's the matter with you? It's not funny. No, it's my children. The guy say, stop making a joke. We lost 5 children. It doesn't mean because you work in a place you have 5 children you can say these are our 5 children. She said, no, I carry them. It's my 5 children. And then he's sitting like, what? And she said, yeah, it's my 5 children. I get pregnant by different guys and I have the children. He's like, I'd like to see the birth certificate. And then she show it to him. And he's watching like, but the children don't look like you. And then she said, well, if you will have stayed, the children will look like me and you. But because you go away, I met my classmate and I created the children. Now, 5 people died before. 5 people came again. What's the difference between the 5 that came and the 5 that disappeared? The 5 that disappeared used to be the little age what she have now. But couple of years later, they're gonna reach the age what she think is dead. If the children were 10, they were 15, they were 20 and 25 and 30, 5 years apart. When the children right now, they are 2 years and 7 years, counted like that, 5 years apart. When they reach to the stage to what is dead, they come back, but only this time in a different face, but the same body. The guys that came paint the children that they think is dead, which was still in the stomach. The different guy came because the guys represent the mothers that have them. The guy look like his mother. He may have the face of the father, but what inside of his dick represents the color of his mother's skin. Paints the Dutch woman to have these children that looks different. But when they grow up, the first child look like the mother, but the rest doesn't. But they can go to school, they read the same Dutch book, they speak the same language. But as they grow up, people gonna judge them because people just can piece it together that they can be brothers and sisters. So imagine what happened when 5 Dutch women fall in love with 5 different foreigners. The children grow up, they go to the disco. They don't think they are Dutch girls or Dutch boys because they paint different. What you focus on is what we become. We will never be us because we always gonna be them. They are always gonna go in the bedroom and build us this baby, and the name we get, and as we travel is what we become. It's like I get an empty CD from the city today. I leave it in my house. Someone visits me. When they visit me, every time they see me, the CD is empty. They take the CD for 9 months. They download their own music and they give it to me. But the CD can take more than 100 songs. For 9 months, this person download 1 song. The next 9 months, the next person take my CD and download another song. The next 9 months, the other person take it and download another song. But you know, when I play back, I can remind myself about the songs they already download. But what is not yet downloaded on the CD, I will never listen to it until when the time comes. What they feed in the mind is what the mind remember. So at the end of the day, what is so important that you understand, there's a system in place. The system is older than the oldest face in the world. But the system know, I make a song, I choose 1,000 people to fall in love with the song. 500 women gonna get pregnant because of this song. There will be 500 children. There was no 500 children before. There was only 1,000 people. They were making love. When 500 children come out of there, is it belongs to the 1,000 or it belongs to the system? Like for example, the ones who work in YouTube. One is 5 years old, one is young. You're not brothers and sisters. But the system know there come a time there will be an office called YouTube. Why they don't choose 2 people of the same age? Why they choose different age? Why the age is different, the ones that work in YouTube? Why all of you don't have one age? They want to make sure you don't have the same knowledge because one already have more experience than the other one. But it doesn't mean the young one is not smarter than the older one, because the little ones, they see what the older one did not pay attention with. So being old in this world, because your face look old, it doesn't mean you have more experience than the young child that sit next to you. So at the end of the day, the one who make your colleague is the same one who creates the same music to make the next one. Until you understand, without a job in this world, there will be no pregnancy. Without music, there will be a pregnancy, but not so much that we make us belong to the system. Without the money, everybody will use condom, or I cannot afford the children and stuff. But if you only listen to the thinking I was thinking about the woman who fall in love with her children, who try, it doesn't matter which color they become, she tried to get the children back, is to tell you, all the color of women out there, it's the same woman, but the different husbands we choose that determine the painting of the children. And now we see our children like different people, but the children, they're gonna become the adults. They walk in the street, they will never see eye to eye because they don't look like you. They look like someone else. So if no one tell you she's the mother, it will look like she just adopted the children. But because the color is mixed, there's a possibility people will believe her. So at the end of the day, many times I said, if your child die,